I'm gonna go ahead and call it the usual. This is shit that we usually talk about.
I dig it.
Fellas usually talk about. Women usually talk about. Your coworkers usually talk about.
Okay.
Yeah,
I feel
we're
that.
gonna go ahead and go with that.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
The usual.
Welcome to the usual podcast.
Yeah.
It's over with. So today we are talking about, is it worth it to be in a relationship in 2018? So now, before that question comes out heavy, if you're already in a successful relationship in 2018, this question does not apply to you. What I'm saying is that if you're single and you're not in a relationship, is it worth it to try to get into a relationship? That's what I'm trying to get at.
Okay.
So I figured it's something we should talk about.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to consider myself newly single, but I've been on the market for a minute.
Nigga, you ain't newly shit. Some years in. You're right behind me, goddammit.
Okay.
You're right behind me.
Yeah. I'm just trying to make sure that I'm understanding. And now I feel good that I have two perspectives here. I have one who's in a very successful marriage, wonderful wife, by the way, and I have someone who
Oh fuck, here we go. Someone that what, man?
So I have someone here who lives next door to me.
Oh, okay, all right. Yeah, I'm about 2 doors down.
And he has not been in a relationship for X amount of time.
It's been some time. Yeah, I'm going on about.
So
2
I guess
years.
that's the bigger question then. How are the single women of nowadays then?
That is the question.
Right.
So
That is the question.
what's your perspectives on that?
I feel like the women are in a way.
Dottie?
I feel like they're thotty.
See, the married man get to say that shit.
You know.
When you say shit like that, they're like, wait, you the two niggas that be on the podcast talking shit about the bodies. Now you want to invite us over? Yeah, see, we can't say that.
No.
Married man say that.
That makes total sense, and it's like I don't feel as if they are thotty. I'm gonna be completely 100%, and I feel like they justify their thoughtism by saying, "Oh, this nigga, that nigga fucked me over."
So they blame it on the past?
They blame it on the past, and now they're quote unquote living their life. What does that mean?
That's a bunch of bullshit, to be honest with
I feel like women and men have switched roles.
Okay.
I can feel that.
Okay.
I can do it because women are more savvy now.
Oh yeah.
They're a bunch more savvy.
Oh, they
Right.
don't give a fuck. Yeah, I just feel like, the men and women kind of switch roles, and
Yo, this might sound like alright, but when's the last time you asked a girl what's your number?
See, we don't do that no more, big dog.
Well, see, I guess I've been out the game for that long.
I don't even want your number, my man. What's the Snapchat?
See,
You know what I mean?
yeah. So yeah, I mean that's
I feel like giving out my number is life or death nowadays. I feel like it's easier to curve when you're on Snapchat, Instagram, social media. And I feel like that platform is not helping because I can say I don't use that app a lot. Although I'm posting morning, afternoon, and night.
Yeah.
But I can say I'm not on that app as much.
But then they know
Like,
you're lying.
100%.
Like, do y'all still use Tinder? Like, is that still a relevant thing? Is that still a thing? I mean, like, or do the people
It's
know,
a
like,
tool.
if you hop on Tinder, you're not looking for a relationship.
So
There's a new 2018 Tinder out here now.
there is. So I'm gonna give you my perspective on Tinder. I respect VZ's perspective a lot better, but my perspective, I'm the blind swiper.
So you just keep swiping, and then if there's matches, then you peep out the matches.
If there's matches, there's matches. But 9 times out of 10, I'll match with all the F-250s.
What does that
Okay,
mean?
so I can elaborate. All the women who weigh as much as I do,
But not really built like.
not really. Fuck y'all, man. Fuck y'all, man.
Well, shit, man. It'd be concerning if a girl looked was like,
I'm a solid 260.
Yeah.
And they pushing 250, 253.
Right on you.
Now, don't get me wrong. There's nothing wrong with that type of a woman.
Right.
But I get the same every time. And I feel like it's the 10 rule thing. for every 10 girls, I get one that's about 150.
Okay.
And I've talked to some of my female friends about this, and it's like the girls who are a lot skinnier are intimidated by me because I look bigger. They feel like I'm gonna smash them.
Or it's that crazy ass clown photo you got on your Tinder.
That
with the mask and the hair.
Not even a mask, it's all makeup.
Okay, yeah, okay, all right, makeup, not a mask. You hear that, people? Not a mask. It's fucking makeup.
Yeah. So I mean, that's what I get. But I tell women straight up from the jump, in the beginning. Let's jump right to it. Why'd you swap right? And I'm gonna let you know right now. I'm only in this for one of two things. You either friend zone me right now, or you become my sexual training partner. One or the other. That's the only thing.
You know, I feel like your sexual training partner can turn into a relationship, though. Just because you meet them on Tinder doesn't necessarily mean that they're not people, that they can't be dope. You know what I mean? Like,
no, because I've actually seen a relationship pan out from Tinder,
right?
And it's a great relationship. You know what I mean? Like birds of marriage. So it's like, I do feel like, you know, love is and whatnot can be found in most mysterious ways. I mean, I met my wife at the spot in downtown Campbell, and our conversation probably lasted all of maybe, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes, and then it led to phone calls and whatnot, and then before you know it, you know, ended up to what it is today. So in a sense, if there's a you know, a magic, you know, connection,
right,
it will be successful.
Yeah, 100%. That's why I like to look at Tinder as a tool. It's a tool because depending on how you use it, depending on the results you're gonna get.
I feel like it's all the intention.
Yeah.
It's the intention.
It's kind of just like I like you, you like me.
Right. Yeah.
So where do we go from here?
But it's also the intention. It's like if your intention is like I'm going out with you, but I know I'm not trying to be with you. Mm-hmm. But you know what I mean. I'm you know. I'm looking for some, or you know, it's whatever the intention might be. Depending on the intention. Definitely. Yeah. So.
Definitely. That's why you know, I advise all men out there on their Tinder. Actually, I probably shouldn't give up this jewel, but I'm going to give it up anyway. This gym. You know, you got to put "not here for hookups" in your bio. You got, you know what I mean? Not here for hookups.
That's what he puts. Not here for hookups.
Not here for hookups.
It says it in his bio. And dead ass though, he's not really here for hookups.
Okay.
Like he's being honest.
Hold on. Wait.
See.
No. Okay, nah. So you know,
tried to plug him.
I'm trying to give him the lie. Everybody gonna look and be like, not here for hookups, right?
Yeah.
Nah, you're right though. Like, you know, Tinder is just a tool. Like, I mean, you know, some people use it to thirst off, and some people use it to meet new people.
Right.
Friends.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Well, you want to call it friends.
I mean, it kind of starts as that. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then, you
100%.
You know, you got to at least get along with the person before you fuck them. Like,
See,
I hate you, bitch, but come over and we matched on Tinder, I'm going to fuck you.
Like what?
I can't even hold a conversation with you if I hate you, bitch.
Yeah, man.
It don't work that way.
Nah.
So that's completely understandable. And it's like, but also at the same time with Tinder, I'm glad you brought that up. Because the women say the same thing every time. It's one of two things. Hey, is number one. And number two, I match with dudes, but I don't hit them up till they hit me up.
Huh.
And it's, when you do hit them up, their conversation is not exciting.
It's bland.
Yeah, I don't even want to be your friend because you're not talking about nothing.
Yeah. So in other words, they sit back waiting for you to create the magic. And
for sure.
Correct.
That's for sure.
Correct.
Yeah.
And it's the same thing that like at your job, your boss is like, oh, how was your weekend? Good. Okay. What'd you do today? I, did this and did that. That's how it is. There is no spark. There is no, let me understand what you're going through. There is no, let me change your perspective on life. None of that shit.
Yeah.
It's all trash.
Yeah.
The thing that I'm kind of curious about is more of like, how you mentioned back to the topic about being in a relationship is when it comes down to it, how a women's perspective, or where do they actually hold value in nowadays? Like, is it all about trying to be lit? Is that what's considered like, oh, he's dope, or I want to hang out with him more because he's always in that party crazy environment? Or is it still about money? How much cash does he have? What kind of car is he driving type of situation? Like, what exactly do the women of today really look for?
Like, what do they want?
Yeah, what are the interests? What are the, you know?
I think it varies. I think some women want to be around people that are lit.
Right
Some
on,
women want to be around people that, you know, that got a lot of money, that, you know, go on different trips, they use for trips. And then, honestly, I feel like some women just kind of want to be around someone that's different from what they're usually around. So I think it varies. I think it's kind of, we can't really put everyone in one box. Yeah. It's kind of like, you know, different outlets.
Yeah, all right, well, here's a good question then. When you meet a female, does she have to have her own social life? Do you feel like that's a mandatory thing for you?
No.
So because I mean, mind you, like when a girl doesn't have her own social life,
right.
she's gonna probably link onto yours. Sure. Yeah, she's gonna link onto yours.
You dry, correct?
Yeah, and she's gonna want to be with you and your friends and what you doing all the time, and she ain't gonna have her own girl time. Yeah. So is that you cool with that?
No, go ahead. I'll let you go first.
Okay, I feel like I am cool with that because I want to put her in a situation to where she can obtain more friends. I want to put her in a situation where that's going to scare her. It's kind of like best perspective. Okay, so best perspective is like the biggest, most fulfilling, fearful thing to do nowadays is skydiving. And it's like before you're doing it, you're terrorized. You don't want to skydive. But after you skydive, it's like that was the best thing that's ever happened to me. I lived. Yeah. And that's kind of...
See, even your boys saying that they need to have a social life.
That's Lonnie.
Yeah, that's
Lonnie.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shout out to Lonnie.
Hey, don't worry, Lonnie. I'm on the way, bro.
He on the way.
It's on the way, bro.
And
it's on the way.
I feel like it's exciting for me to provide her with the excitement of having her own social life. Now, is it hard? 100%.
Right. But do you look at it as a red flag?
No, I don't look at it as a red. I look at it as a challenge.
As a challenge.
Which is scary. But that's how I look at it. It's a challenge for me.
Because I mean, what happens if your friends don't like her?
She need to find her own friends.
Let me know when I can chime in.
I'm gonna let Val chime in because shit, what I'm saying is
nah. What you saying is your opinion. You know what I mean?
Okay.
You don't talk to that. But I definitely think that a female that you're involved with seriously should have her own social life, her own goals, her own thrives. You know what I'm saying? Because if not, then that person will latch on to you and suck you dry of everything that you have for yourself. I think that a woman should, you know, be encouraged to do whatever she wants with her friends.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And then you have whatever you want with your friends. And then you guys team up and match. And then everybody can kind of mingle and intertwine.
Well, if your friends get with my friends.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel it.
You know, like on a serious note, though, you know, like I totally think that she should have her own shit going on and not necessarily be so concerned about what I'm doing with my friends, because that's when insecurities come in.
Okay.
If she's busy doing what she wants to do with her life to better herself, you know, I might look at her and be like, damn, yo, like my shorty on her grind, like I need to step my shit up. Yeah. Get my grind going, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Or vice versa. And then we match. We like she find her happiness, I got my happiness. Let's bring that shit together.
Yeah.
And show what makes us happy.
See, but like, okay, as far as like that whole like, I'm sorry, for me, I think it is mandatory that they have. I think it's a red flag if they don't have a.
No, I'm agreeing.
If they don't, yeah,
I'm agreeing.
Because it's, you know, because I think to myself, like, if you meet somebody in general, unless they moved from out of town, you know, and they don't know nobody around.
No friends?
If they ain't got no friends,
what do you think?
It's like, well, yeah, because
someone over.
Well, it's just like you kind of think to also, like, you know, why ain't nobody with you? Why is there no? Why don't you have any friends? Like, why? You know, are you a bad person? Are you a weird person? You know what I mean? Like, you could be weird. You could be a stalker.
Yeah.
You could be like, all my life is based off of stalking whoever I'm in a relationship with.
100%.
And that's a problem.
So, for me, it's definitely like, I need you to have some friends, man. Like, I need you to...
Yeah, that's a must in my book.
That makes sense.
You know, it don't even have to be a big, you know, you can have a small circle of friends, but just have something.
And I understand what y'all saying, because it's like, maybe you want to go out with the boys. And she has nobody. So now it's like, oh, I don't have nobody to hang out with. Now wait a minute, bitch.
You got the shit all in your life. You looking crazy.
I know.
It's distractions in your life.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, maybe we'll talk about that off camera.
My bad. My bad.
Yeah, there you go. You see, get your distractions up out of
there. Man, that nigga tripping.
But anyway, go ahead.
What's up, Jonathan? What's happening, boy?
Yeah.
So okay, so let me ask this other question. Biggest thing, this happens to so there's two things that happen to me and VZ when we go out.
Mm-hmm.
When me and him go out, we're not thinking about women, we're not thinking about life, money, nothing. We just want to laugh. That's our biggest
good time.
Good times.
Right.
So we have a good time all the time. And he's been saying it to me probably for years. That why the fuck is everyone looking at us because we're having a good time? I've never noticed it. Until he said something 100 times. Then I noticed it.
Yeah.
Which brought me to my next thing is like, our guys and why guys are still getting mad when you look at that girl when you're out. That's something I don't understand.
So it sounds like you're tying it in as if me and you are out and we look at someone's girl, but it's not being malicious, but we're just having a good time. But they look at it as kind of like you're being malicious.
But that's all right. There's two different ways that you can look at a girl though, because it's like this. It's like, look, if you look at my girl and you just kind of like, you know,
man though.
Yeah, if you look at my girl and you kind of like, wow, she look good. Right? You know what I mean? I noticed her because she looks good. That's not a problem.
It's respectful.
But if you start trying to look at my girl like you might have a shot, you might have a chance.
Okay.
That's the problem. Then I'm kind of like, you're doing too much.
Okay.
You do it clearly. She's with me. So stop trying to think that she's gonna take. Too many people trying to live that Trey Songz shit, you know, Mr. Stereo Girl shit. Like everybody thinks they on that Trey shit, and it's just kind of like, come on, bro. Like you're not him.
You're not him.
You know what I mean? Nah. So it's like, yeah, and even if you were him,
Mr. Dennis appointment.
I would only.
Mr. Knock your shit out.
I'm just saying, I can only hope that the women would actually be loyal enough to not give them a reason.
Yeah.
Okay. You know, but that's the other thing though, is I don't know how females are nowadays to where they could be giving guys a reason to be looking because they're constantly looking back.
Okay. Yeah. That's another.
I mean, some guys look just based off of how the women look. They don't even have to look back, but some women are just gorgeous and like you just can't help. You like.
Right, which I'm saying, they catch your notice. If you know what I mean? If a guy sees a girl, catches notice, clearly she's with somebody else, but they just couldn't help but look because it was a cute girl or whatever. That's understandable, but
that extra cocky spice on it.
Yeah, the extraness, the trying to see if she's gonna look back and smile back at me. You know what I mean? Yeah. She went to the bar, so I'm gonna take this opportunity to go to the bar. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I feel you. No, that makes total sense. So, I guess I notice, and Vale tells me all the time. Niggas is not looking at you because you looking at their woman. They looking at you because they feel like you trying to test them based on my body style. So me personally, I don't feel like I'm at where I want to be muscular or body tone wise. Mm-hmm. But looking at me from the outside looking in, it's like, that nigga big. He trying to test me. He probably play football and shit. I know he got friends. What the fuck is up? Because I'll never forget the day we was at the mall and They'll say, yeah, nigga, he looked at you like, I play football too, nigga.
Yeah, but, man, alright, well, I feel like if you, I don't know, I don't focus on dudes. That's just my personal opinion. I just don't, you know what I mean? Like, yeah. I'm comfortable in my own skin type of situation. 100%. So it's kind of like, you know.
But everybody not. So some guys definitely feel intimidated.
Yeah, feel the need to.
You know, whether you be in the gym a lot, whether you got on the latest Yeezys, whether, you know what I mean, you got, you know what I mean, a lot of people are
peeping fits and peeping kicks, that's a different scenario. Right. But when you try to check body type, like that's, I mean.
Well, but it's not because of their interest, it's because they know their girl's interest.
Correct. See, but that's what I'm saying. Like, that to me, just like how a guy would be self-conscious about himself as far as what kind of woman he would approach, I look at that same scenario when it comes to thinking about the kind of woman or their woman being interested into another man. Yeah, okay. It's their own self. It's like it's your own self-consciousness that would let you think that she would be interested in another guy.
You got problems beyond me, big dog.
Yeah, like, exactly. Yeah, that's you know what I mean? The fact that you want to come over and check me for some other damn reason. Well, that's because you too self-conscious about your damn self and how you feeling. Yeah, they're just insecure. Yeah, that's insecurity that I don't. Yeah,
that's not worth entertaining.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I feel it.
Yeah, so
I guess that makes sense. And then that can, I don't want to say that this segues into it, but it kind of bounces back to the whole relationship thing. Do you think people are in a relationship for stabilization or for love nowadays?
I think both. I think there's two different scenarios, not matched, but like there's two different scenarios. I feel like there's those couples that's kind of together that don't necessarily need each other, but they just really in love. So like, you know what I mean? Like they want to be together, and then there's those people that's together because they need each other, but the love ain't really matching the need. It's kind of like
not wanting to be alone type thing.
Exactly. Not it could be. I mean, a bunch of different variables. It could be, not wanting to be alone. It can be like I depend on you emotionally, or I depend on you financially. Like it's a bunch of different shit that ties in. So I think it can go a bunch of different ways. But I don't know. That's just my take on it.
No, yeah. I mean, that honestly, in my opinion, that scenario in general, that's been going around since my parents, since before them. Like, people get into relationships sometimes and they stay in the relationship, even though there's love not even involved. But if they created a life together where it works financially, and whatnot, and then a lot of times, man, people are afraid of being alone. In the end of the day, people are afraid of being alone. Right. Nobody wants to go and at the end of the day go back home to 12 cats. No. Nobody wants to do that. You know what I mean?
12 cats.
Yeah.
I mean, like you definitely have to cherish your alone time, though. You know what I mean? You shouldn't be afraid of being alone, but you shouldn't let your pride cause you to be alone. No. You know what I mean? Like, you shouldn't let petty issues cause you to be alone. But I feel like alone time is definitely needed. Like, if you don't have your own, like, independence and you're dependent on someone else, like, that can be crippling.
Who are you at that point?
Yeah. Who are you? Mm-hmm. Like, you're really just living for your relationship? Like,
right. Well, yeah. Yeah.
Like,
and I feel like you gotta really love yourself before you can be in a relationship.
Exactly. That's exactly.
Because it's like, if you can't be it, like someone that's in and out of relationships nonstop, to me, that's a recipe for disaster in every relationship. Yep. Right. Because it's kind of like, if you don't know how to be by yourself and be happy, then you're constantly looking for that with other, in a relationship, and it's not going to work out, because eventually you're going to find yourself upset or whatever the case might be. But I think it's important to fall in love with yourself first.
For sure.
That makes total sense.
For sure.
I feel like, so someone posted today on Instagram, which is reason why I came up with this question. Someone posted today, so you know how girls give, supposedly, 90-day rule. No panocha for 90 days.
Shout out to my nigga All Blood.
Hey! Shout out to my nigga All Blood.
Yeah, that's my nigga Eric.
Yeah.
You don't give
out
my nigga Eric.
If you don't give out the panocha for 90 days, that's what girls do, right?
What'd you call it? Panocha?
Panocha.
Panocha?
Panocha.
Panocha.
And I call it the pussy.
Gotta love that pussy. He flipped it, and he was like, how would it be if guys give out a 90-day rule? I'd pay for nothing for you
90 days.
For 90 days. Like,
pay.
So like we go out to dinner, we go out to drinks,
shit.
whatever. I don't pay for shit that you do while we're together for 90 days.
That's who.
Wow. Oh!
That's who. I would say that's who, bro.
Oh!
I'm going to go with that's who.
But would she still stay with you?
I think any respectable woman wouldn't.
Wouldn't?
Yeah.
Okay. So,
I mean, I'm one that still believes in chivalry. You know what I mean? So it's like
I
can't. Yeah, like that. Like I think anybody that could go 90 days without paying the damn thing for the woman is probably giving that good deed. Like, I'm sorry, but there's gotta be, you know what I mean? Like they doing something to keep that girl, like, or either that or like the dude's a 10 and the girl's like a 6. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So like that's a big scenario that could occur.
So it comes.
Okay, look. So do you think it's fair? Let's say there's a guy and a girl, right? And she's on the 30-day rule. Okay, there's no sex for 30 days. And the guy's like, okay, that's fine with me.
Yeah.
But, I ain't paying shit for 30 days.
We can hang out, but I'm not gonna, pay for dates for 30 days or whatever.
Like I said, man, I'm old school in that fact, because I feel like as a gentleman, you do certain things. You open doors. You pay for when you guys go out to dinner. You do shit like that.
Now let's keep in mind that this is 2018, so
Exactly.
a lot of gentlemen
That's what I'm
isn't
gonna get
really.
at. Go ahead.
Gentlemen it's spooky out here.
It's a loose word.
100%.
For gentlemen in 2018.
100%.
So all I'm asking is like, it's based off of now times.
See, okay, well,
With the females
at the same time, I also feel like nowadays probably people don't even go on dates. People just link up. So in other words, they don't even go on dates. They're like, hey, I'm out here at da-da-da-da-da. You trying to come through?
Yeah.
So that's not really a date. That's just linking up. You know what I mean?
True.
In that scenario,
to kind of piggyback off of that, I feel like a lot of women are scared of dates.
Right. There it is.
Now.
There it is.
Like, you can say, I want to take you on a date. You know what I mean? Let's go out. Let's do this. Don't even trip. I'm going to pick you up. Let me know when you're ready.
Mm-hmm.
They will be scared and kind of back out of that.
Right.
But if you hit them with the, yo, meet me up, like, let's meet here, or, you know what I mean? You park your car
it's
here.
more on the fly. They cool with
and then
that.
it's kind of, it seems a little bit more casual.
Spontaneous type shit.
There's no
yeah.
commitment when it comes down to that. When you add date to it, date is like relationship.
Date is like working
Same
towards.
word.
It's
Yeah.
working
Correct.
towards
Yeah.
it.
Correct.
So
Now,
I feel like that. I feel like that works even better because when the second you say date and you guys have a date and it could be 2 days from now, a lot of thoughts occur between then and then. You know what I mean? But when it's on the fly, a Saturday night, and you like, hey, I'm here, da-da-da-da, you're trying to link up, there's rather more butterflies and shit like that, rather like, oh, you know what?
I want to go there anyways.
Yeah, like, you know what I mean? Fuck it, I'm down to go, you know what I mean?
100%.
So, I guess that's probably, I think we opened the key right there. I
We
think
did.
y'all should look at linking rather than dating.
Nah, that's the link up work.
Yeah, the link up
work.
Yeah, so I think the link up
Meet me at the
probably.
link up, mommy.
Yeah.
That work. The date be kind of
iffy.
So, like I said, I ain't trying to give out too many gems on this motherfucker, but it's the usual.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So, sometimes you
I
gotta hit
have
him
both.
with the link up. You gotta hit him with the link up and then maneuver your way in
Yeah,
once you done link up.
Because the link up don't sound like the booty call.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
No.
Like, because
They
the
can
link
go
up
home.
could happen at 11 o'clock. The booty
But
call
there's
happens
friends.
at 2.
But there's friends involved.
Yeah,
With the
exactly. The
link
link
up.
up.
You're not there by yourself, so it's not too much stress.
Yeah.
Because I've had both recently. Like, I've told girls, like, let's go out to eat. Whatever. It is what it is. And half of them are like, fuck it, let's go. And I've noticed that the girls who are like, fuck it, let's go, are not in it for the relationship. They're on the same wavelength that I'm on now. Mm-hmm. Like, we went, I had no expectation to pay for her. She had no expectation for me to pay for her. Me, like you said, the whole gentleman thing. That's my thing. Baby, if you want to go get your fucking nails done, if you want to go get waxed, I'm going to do whatever I got to do to make that happen.
If you worth it.
Right, okay.
That's
okay.
You can't be out here just doing that shit just to do it.
So
I'm not saying that, but I just want to say to the viewers.
I hear you.
All my young boys watching this motherfucker, don't be out here doing that shit just to do it.
No.
Because you're going to lose in the end.
No, because the code is, if you don't match my energy,
it's bad.
It's bad.
Yeah.
It's completely bad. And I'm not saying match my energy by you pay for me.
Nah.
But the same shit that I'm giving for you, I need you
show me you care.
Not only show me, but show me that you want to care, not because I'm doing it.
Right.
Show me because you want to do it. Like I tell people all the time, when I go to a function, to my girl's function, I want her to say, babe, you want me to make you a plate? Not because I own her, not because she's my woman. Right. I want her to say that because she wants to say that. Because I know if we're at a family function for me, I would provide that same energy to her. Babe, want me to make you something to eat? If you don't want me to make your plate, you make it yourself, but let me walk you through the process.
That's pretty awkward when you at a stranger's spot and then you up there getting up and making yourself a plate.
100%.
Yeah, that's awkward even if you just your homies.
Yeah.
If you just your homies at a family spot, it's kind of like, hey, look,
there might be that one kid. What you doing?
That one drunk.
So said it.
Oh, your name Bill? Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Whatever you want, but next time, I need to check in with me.
You want to ask first and cook the food or whose food is it? That's what it is.
No, it makes total sense. And I completely understand that fact. It's just hard.
Tell me this, do guys still buy girls drinks at the bar?
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Let's get into that.
Yep.
Let's get into that. So I overheard. So my thing is, like, if y'all at the bar and y'all want to drink, oh shit. It is what it is. I'll get y'all a drink. I don't care. If you got a boyfriend or if you don't. I'll buy you a drink. If I got the money, I know I got the money. AKA I got a problem. with the money.
The way your bank account works.
The way my bank account is set up, it's bad all the time. So y'all gonna have to understand that I'm buying these drinks on the strength that I ain't paying my rent.
What up, big dog?
That's pretty.
I'm
pretty
just.
much.
Yep.
Hey, how y'all doing?
I don't know.
Just hold it real quick for me.
I'm just fine, nigga. I ain't fit to be. I'm about to wrap this motherfucker around this candle.
Yeah, set it. You need some books, nigga? Yeah, and I feel like guys still do buy girls drinks, but at the same time, they're in the mindset like, I bought her a drink, so I'm gonna fuck.
Right.
Like, that's their thing, fucking leave it. I'm gonna buy them a drink, so we gonna fuck. And then when they say I got a boyfriend, then they want to get mad. Why are you getting mad for?
Well,
You should have asked that question in the beginning, no?
Oh, you know what? Flip it. So the rubber
Flip it
side-
open,
the
flip it
rubber
closed.
side to be on the table.
I ain't got no keys or no handcuffs.
That motherfucker gone. Yeah.
So that's kind of my thing on the whole buying the drink type shit.
You know what? The way I look at it, because I don't know, like if I'm with a female, we having a good time, I got no problem buying you a drink, but
Not at all.
I can see when I'm being used. So you know what I mean. I'm not going to be that guy that gets this female, you know, all these drinks and whatnot, and then she cut out and go have all her drunken fun off my dime. I'm
Right.
good off that.
No.
Like, you're not about to play me, man. Like, I already know what time it is. I done seen it happen before.
Yeah.
Now, I done been out with a female before, and, you know what I mean? She done finessed the nigga at the bar, get out the drink, and she bring me one back. So, you know what I mean? I'm not going to be that guy.
No.
yeah.
So, you know, I you know, that's kind of how I see it. If I feel it's genuine, man, if it's genuine, it's good with me. But if it's some snake shit going on in the
Yeah, but see,
background,
that's the thing, though, is that in 2018, how much genuine shit is happening?
not often. It's rare. So I'm rarely out here buying drinks, you know what I mean?
So would you consider like genuine is like a rarity in today's, you know?
Oh,
you know,
for sure.
genuine-
Transparency is definitely a rarity. Damn, that was big. Whoa, I should write that down.
Yeah.
Transparency is a rarity.
Yeah,
100%.
because I mean, I feel like that's probably one of the biggest things is that a lot of times you think someone's being genuine, and I think that's probably one of people's biggest insecurities is people being genuine. It's like, am I out here giving what I'm giving, and are they actually accepting it, and the response is genuine, or is it just BS
What's the
because
motive? Yeah.
you know, because I'm buying them a drink or I'm doing this or I'm doing that, you know what I mean?
And what's the power of $10? Why can't I just give you $10 on the street and then you treat me the same way rather than me buying you a drink? Is the difference just because it's the alcohol or the environment?
It's definitely an environment. Because if you're a random walking up to a girl and give her $10, she's gonna look at you like a creep. Like, well, I'm not a prostitute. I might slap you in the face.
Technically, I gave her $10 back in her pocket that she didn't have to spend.
Well, I mean,
They making more money than hoes, bro. Like, I made $10 off a conversation.
Yeah.
I mean,
they don't even have to give up the panocha. They can just, you know what I mean?
yeah, but
And it's like, here go $10. Here go $10.
yeah, I just think it's definitely the environment, and you know, it's a sign of gratitude, kind of like, you know, I'm fucking with you, like, fucking trip, I got you, like, what you want? It's good.
I guess my question to that is, why isn't me giving you $10 a sign of gratitude? Just because it makes me feel like a creep. You walking down the street, hey, what's up? Here's $10. And they're like, ugh, you a fucking creep.
It's weird.
Yeah.
It's just weird. If I'm walking down the street and a female come up to me, here's $10. I'm gonna take it, but I'm also gonna think that bitch is weird. Like,
Why,
she's
though?
weird.
Why?
But,
Hey, that's the new hustle though. Imagine if females got burn phones and they start bringing burn phones to the club and giving it out. Yeah, but like giving it out to dudes like, this is my number, and they out there buying them drinks
see,
and the
look,
shit. I got drunk off a burn phone.
Okay.
All I had to do was pay.
It
You
ain't
know.
even gotta be a burn phone, bro. They literally got apps that got other numbers on it.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
they do
you know
got
what I'm
that
saying?
shit, huh?
Give out to the fucking fake number,
I mean,
and they gonna call on the
that's a
spot.
whole new
Cause you know
hustle
niggas
right
be
there.
calling on the spot.
They do.
I'm gonna text you right now so you know it's me.
Uh-huh.
Let me see your phone
And it
light
still
up.
pop up.
And it still pop up. But
That's
it's
like a
fake
Google-
ass
that's
number.
like a Google number.
That's a new hustle.
I got a Google number, but I forget what it is. It's the 510 number. I gotta go. I should start giving that shit out.
Yeah.
Cause I need to start giving my fucking phone number.
Yeah,
Cause that's bad. Like, I got a chick that's been hitting me. Literally, I showed him.
Yeah.
Every day on the clock.
That shit is lit
Have
up.
a good night. Have a good night. Have a good night.
Wait, you
Have a
don't
good
like
night.
her?
No.
Why did it take so long?
Because he tries to find a complex way to say it. No, nigga, I don't like that bitch.
Why don't you like her?
I just think she weird.
See? Now, okay, you think she weird,
but
right? Why?
Yeah.
Why do you think she weird?
Because she's fucking 36 and has no driver's license, live with her parents and ain't got no job, but she live in the Bay Area.
Okay, so what 30-year-old man walk down the street giving out $10 bills to females?
But I feel like that's completely different.
Do you know a single one?
No, that nigga don't got $10.
Okay. No, she don't got $10.
Okay.
But it's different. She's both weird. They both weird.
And then she want to meet in a park.
What? Okay, that's...
See, what? I don't know why I think meeting in a park...
How she look?
Huh?
Does she look like she could be weird?
Yes.
Like hot topic shopping?
No, like
weird?
Like Spencer shopping. Like you never Spencer is a store.
Oh yeah.
It's like the
you never know
it's
what
like the mild sex shop.
Yeah, you never know what the fuck they got in there. But when you get in there, it's like, wow, I might want that, but I don't want that.
Yeah.
That's kind of
I'm wearing it around the house.
Yeah.
That nigga better not wear that shit around this motherfucker house. I'll tell you that right now. He better not have that energy, boy. It's gonna be a problem. We gonna lock his door from the outside.
Yeah, it's bad, bro, all the time. And
yeah.
I just feel like anyone who lives in the Bay Area, regardless where you come from, if you have no license, no job, and you live with your parents, it's a waste of my time.
Okay, well, the no job and no license is a red flag.
She probably crippled, okay?
I'm just saying.
So you should park on one of those like accessibility things.
What if you found out that hey, what if you found out that her hustle was a disability check though? Would you be mad at it?
And she getting that bag, boy.
You know what I'm saying?
She might be getting that bag.
I feel like I'll be using her.
But what if she's just like, this is for me to handle me, you know what I mean? And I just got a bunch of free time, but I can't have L's and I can't have a job.
I don't got L because I'm disabled and my legs don't work.
Yeah,
So y'all should saying that I should text her.
Yeah, you should respond.
Shit, my nigga. Oh my God. That ain't even funny, bro. I don't even know you like that.
That's the really shit.
Hey, spook the shit out of me. What's up, bro? Oh man.
Hey, my boy.
Fucking hey, bro.
Hello, Hoptish. Sorry, we're doing a podcast.
I thought that shit was my wife. I thought my wife. I thought she found the address. No.
Your hat came off.
Damn, bro.
Yeah, that is.
Woo, man, I jumped. Ooh, damn, bro.
Bruh, my lead Patrick just got on. He said she want your baby. I hope not. I really hope
she's looking
not.
for that mixed child, bro.
Oh,
damn.
God.
Yeah, I think you should hit her back, man.
Man, I just got 10 degrees hotter right now. I'm still trying to cool down for this shit.
You know, but every night, like clockwork, I show on my phone, it's like, have a good night, have a good night, have a good night, have a good night, have a good night. And it's
determined.
like,
what nationality is she?
She's Slovakian.
Slovak. Bro, she could just not have friends out here. Or is she like Slovakian? Like,
I don't know.
Well, like, does she have an accent when you talk to her?
I never talked to her on the phone.
What's Slovakian?
So you swiped right? Is that the scenario?
Blind swipe.
Blind swipe.
Wait, but how'd she get the number though?
So she could be catfish.
She could be a catfish.
I highly doubt it.
How do you highly doubt that if you ain't even seen her in person?
Because she not banging. She not catfish banging.
So
like that's a difference.
You know, a catfish
like,
banging.
you know,
Yeah,
she normal.
Hey, you never know. Maybe a 0 is just trying to be a 6.
She not even a 0. She like a 4.5.
You gotta be believable.
Well,
Never
yeah. Who knows? It could be a
If
dude.
I was a catfish, I wouldn't go get
What if
motherfucking.
it was a dude?
I thought about saying meet me at the park and then pulling up and then be looking in the park waiting for her to pull up.
Yeah.
I don't want to do that. I don't have that much energy.
Next time that happens, bro, have you do that, and I'll pull up to the park and FaceTime you and show you what it looks like.
I'm gonna go with him.
Yeah.
I'm going.
So basically, y'all saying neither one of you niggas is shit.
What you mean?
I'm trying to help
We're
you
just
out,
trying to discover if this Slovakian is like, real.
First, I gotta find out what the fuck Slovakian is before I commit anything. Y'all still ain't told me.
It's like Valerie times 10.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know who
So Valerie's Russian.
Well, yeah, I guess.
It's like they're in the same vicinity, and I could be wrong. What do they say on all the good podcasts? Don't quote me on that. But I'm pretty sure Russia and Slovakia are in the same vicinity.
Okay.
They're not far. If
Like
anyone, Spitta joined. My boy Spitta. Shout out to Forehead. What's happening? Spitta from Redwood. But anyways, yeah, we gotta get back to these women. Yeah. So that's kind of where I'm at now with the whole meeting up with chicks type shit.
Okay. What's the next bullet point?
Have you been catfished?
I have not been catfished.
Have you been catfished?
I've been catfished before. Yeah. But like it didn't go that deep though. I just kind of did my own little research. And I'm like,
I feel like I'm catfishing.
This ain't real.
That's what I feel.
You feel like you're the catfish?
Like people literally know without this chain and without these earrings and this hat, I'm a regular nigga. Like people gotta understand
let
that.
that shit ride.
And I don't give a fuck. Like that's me. I'm the type of dude that will invite a woman over her house and not expect to have sex with her. The reason why? I don't want to get dressed.
So you literally Netflix and chill.
Literally.
Just chill.
Literally. We can Netflix and chill in the living room around 12 other niggas.
Two separate blankets. Like sleeping bags.
Two separate couches. You can be on the other side because I'm done with you. Like, I don't give a shit. If you want, I want to know the real you before I learn the fake you. That's kind of my thing. Hey, Roy.
My bad. You doing that.
Hey, how did? Hey,
get your ass in here.
Never mind, I'll do it. Never mind.
I want to know. Hoptish, I need you to take Vel's spot while he in here.
Yeah, sit right there.
Take a shot. Hey, sit right here and shut up.
What is it? What y'all doing?
No, you just listen.
You just live.
Yeah, you live.
Fuck it.
My nigga Hoptish here. I can't put Hoptish on live because he fine as fuck, and I don't want to hear none of that shit.
Gang.
Shut up. God damn it.
Hoptish. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to pronounce it.
Tell him your
Hoptish.
Hoptamu.
Hoptamu?
Yeah. Damn, you said it right.
Hey!
That's what's up, bro.
You said, damn, you said it right.
Yeah. Scared the shit out of me. I don't appreciate that.
My nigga Hoptish is lit.
Okay.
All the time. But,
Shit. Have you ever been catfished?
Catfish? No.
Never been catfished?
Never been.
Never been
I'll
catfished.
slap a bitch. No mercy. Fish you waste my time.
Where are you from?
Ethiopia.
Okay.
man.
Okay, that's what's up. That's what's
Yeah,
up.
man.
My brother-in-law's from Barbados.
Oh, for real?
Yeah,
That's what's
so
up.
he's always called me, hey, what our roots? And I'm like, hey.
oh, shit. You know, we're talking about being catfish, and I was saying that I'm never...
Oh, damn, he don't even know that he owned it like that, man. He flipped the camera on this bitch, and you all up in it, bro.
Oh, this one?
Like, look, bruh, like, you cold as shit, bruh.
I'm a man, Hoptish, boy.
Oh, man.
I'm letting them know what's happening.
Yeah.
But
He flipped it.
I did flip it, my bad. I turned it back around to me, though.
Okay.
How was work?
Cool.
You had a good time?
All the time.
Stanford.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Don't let them know what I work at.
Oh, I'm sorry.
They're gonna be scared.
He said they're gonna be scared. I'm telling you, my boy Hoptish is going crazy.
You smoking?
So this is
Sure,
our
after all that
this
doing,
is
that's
our
like
round.
it.
On top,
And,
bro.
we ain't really
Oh,
set up
shit.
like we supposed to be set up, but I really don't give a shit. Spitter's here, Patrick's here. Who else is here, Hoff?
Yeah, my wife.
Hey!
I ain't
Hoff's
even
wife
tripping.
is here.
I ain't even tripping.
No, I mean, I
Yeah.
don't see why you would be tripping. You're not talking about nothing that
I'll be
should
right
be
back.
talked about.
Excuse me.
Hey man, nah, and see, like, you know, I feel like I'm how a good relationship should be going. You know what I mean?
You're a fucking great husband, and she's a
great wife. I'm only really to what she is to me.
I don't want to put hell on it and make your wife feel like, you know, anything different. But she's a fucking unicorn.
Yeah. I mean, I say that because of who I married. You know what I'm saying?
Correct.
Like, and in my eyes, my wife is a unicorn.
Correct.
You know what I mean? So it's like I do definitely feel like I got one in a million. You know what I mean? But I'm supposed to feel like that. You know what I mean? But
100%.
hearing you say it is you know, it's.
And I've always felt like that, and I hope you don't take it disrespectful. But your wife is beautiful. She's understanding. She has a head on her shoulder. She has a great career. And I'm not just saying this because you're watching. I would say this. What? I'm just saying this because that's who you are. Like, that's the type of person that your wife is. And
Yeah.
I thrive for... I feel like you have what I yearn for. A woman that matches your energy.
I appreciate that, man.
And
I definitely appreciate that.
That's how I feel that when I find a wife, I hope that she can match my energy like your wife can.
But like, now mind you though, like, you know, like I was telling Bill earlier, bro, like my wife don't trip, but it's also because I don't give my wife a reason to trip. You know what I mean? So
Exactly.
it's not like I'm out there doing hoe shit.
No.
And then I'm out there, well, she's, you know, my wife's still understanding and she being cool to all my lies. Like, no, that ain't the fact. You know what I mean? It's like I give out the same things that she gives out, and that's the reason why we both have that same vibe going, is because we know where we're both at when we want to both, you know, when we come home to each other.
Correct.
You know what I mean?
Correct. And that's amazing. And that's something that everyone looks for.
Yeah.
And I can't say, as much as people can say, I can't say that you got lucky. I have to say that both of you deserve each other. Just the reason why is because I know your past. I don't know her past. But I feel like you deserve her and she deserves you. Because you guys can give each other everything.
Yeah.
Damn, the podcast turned fucking
yeah, I know, right? This ain't even relatable right now.
No,
it's just like yeah. But I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying?
I had to get
and
that.
like I guess in a way, the only thing that I could hope to even bring to your podcast in this episode is that I would hope that people strive for what I got. Correct. Because I feel like what I got is 1 in a million. 100%. And it's a beautiful thing. 100%. It's a beautiful thing. So
I just want you to open your eyes. You know what, Mia? I'm not gonna keep dealing with this shit with you, Mia.
Thank you.
My eyes are open.
Oh,
my eyes are open. You know, my cousin on my podcast talking shit.
Is Tito's though?
It's still Tito's.
Then
my eyes is fine. First of all, Mia, stop. Okay, I'm not. Okay, so BDB joined the podcast. That's like my favorite overall best cousin in the world.
Oh, okay.
So I'm gonna put it absolutely not in my ass. Hey, listen. Mia is the only cousin. So
are y'all cousins?
100%.
100%.
I don't give a shit. Step cousin, half. Mia is my family.
Okay.
And I farted a lot.
What? I don't see how this is relatable right now.
I'm the favorite, period. Look, I fart a lot, and all y'all smell my ass. Okay, first of all, okay, my bad. Mia is the only person who smelled my fart and threw up.
Wow.
Please just listen to him. This is serious.
Really
I farted in an open area, and she threw up. Like, viciously. Like, there was no fucking, like gagging. Yeah, she literally threw up.
So that came from like the soul type of fart. That was like a Wingstop fart.
No, that was like Auntie's cooking plus Wingstop. Like, it was bad. Shout out to Cookies. He just joined. Yeah. We're doing a photo shoot. I don't give a fuck what you say. Man, niggas tripping. I'm out.
I don't know how this flew all the way left and what you talking about, Joe.
Second, man.
You came back, you talking about fart, man.
She said that fart was something the devil created.
Man, that got it.
Oh man! All right, well let's get back on topic. Let's get back on
topic. So now we're back to talking about, is the relationship worth it in 2018? And then now I guess my next bullet point is, can people still love one person and grow with social media surrounding?
You gotta.
So I know your answer.
Yeah. Which is what?
I know your answer. Oh, I feel like I know your answer.
What?
Okay, I don't know your answer.
Nah, go ahead. Nah. Or just tell me what you think it would take.
Okay, I feel like with social media, it's harder to love one person and grow based on the fact that 90% of people's days is all about scrolling. And you can not follow these people, but possibly come across someone who may or may not look better than whoever you're with, male or female. And then you're automatically jumping to that person based on looks. They can be...
See, but that go back to my self-conscious. Yeah, you know what? I think it depends. If a female's shallow, then you got to worry about it.
You gotta worry about it.
You know what I mean? Because because if it's one thing that I think, hey, it's better straight up.
Straight up? Okay.
Yeah. If it's one thing that I think, you can even put it back on that with that straight up. If it's one thing that I think really occurs with that is that if you're dealing with the shallow girl, then yeah, that's what you're gonna get. You know what I mean? You're gonna get if you looking the cutest and whatnot, or you looking the flyest or whatnot.
Yeah.
But it's kind of like if you not, and you got someone that's appreciating the magic that y'all created together and that spark, then there isn't another guy out there like that.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Like that's that type of shit where
And
it's like,
matter.
yeah, because it's kind of like, you know, you can.
Love you too, man. Thank you.
You could have a conversation with a fine ass girl, but if that conversation is dull and whack,
right.
But then you have a real conversation with someone that isn't as good looking or whatever, but you just appreciate the fuck out of that conversation, realize like y'all connect, nothing can really beat that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like a good looking guy, yeah, there's always gonna be an attraction, but there's not gonna actually ever be mental attraction. So and I think that carries high.
Attraction is trash, but connection is where you need to be in.
Yeah, but there obviously needs to be an attraction.
The attraction is what starts it.
Yeah.
The connection is what keeps it.
And do you feel like a connection can create an attraction?
Wait, say that again? Say that again?
Absolutely.
Do you feel like a connection can create an attraction?
Correct. I believe that.
You know
Unless she just never looks at you that way.
Because
I mean, this is a solid friend zone, bro, and it has gotten bigger. Over the years, that friend zone has grown. There is a solid friend zone. And trust me, there's a lot of dudes that ain't left that friend zone.
I think you can get up out of that friend zone with a certain moves. You know what I mean? You got an analog left, R1, R2, square, X, tap up twice.
Right.
Hit that, the down.
Hey, I'm sorry. If you in a friend zone, but you want more than that, you should get the fuck out.
Yeah.
100%.
Get the fuck out. Like,
100%.
Because you shouldn't be in something that's...
Because it's not going to be a friendship. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So a lot of people in the friend zone be scared because they're like, I don't want to fuck up the friend. I don't want to fuck up the friendship. But it's never going to be on a friendship level to you. So it's like, yo, you gonna be punished because she gonna tell you about all the dudes she done fucked with and how none of them ain't shit, and then she come back to you to tell you about it.
I wish there was a guy like you out there for me.
Oh gosh.
That's the killer line. That's the slit your throat line.
That's when you gotta just boss up and be like, I am here, but you stupid. So let's not be stupid and get with my ass.
100%.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Hey, that's when
you probably ain't gotta put it like that.
But you just need a man to fuck up. Yeah. But in that scenario, you got a man to fuck up.
100%.
Show your intentions.
And they're going in.
Oh, shout out my nigga Isaac.
Isaac in the building. I appreciate you, bro. Right on.
Shout out to the gang.
Right on. And I don't know. Okay, so let's put it in this perspective. I feel maybe it's because I look the way I look. Maybe it's because I came off the way that I came off, whatever the case is. But I feel like when you approach women, the first thing they think is, oh, you want to fuck. That's not my mindset.
Yeah.
That's their expectation.
Their expectation. And then before I can even
before you do anything.
Before I can even get to the point of, I want to make sure that your personality matches the way your body looks. I'm already shut down.
Well, just tell me, wait, I got a bigger question for you. Do you feel like you attract more women when you just show that you having a good time more than the times that you actually try to go hunting?
Pursue them, yeah.
Yeah, to
for
pursue.
Sure.
100%.
For sure. That's like number one attraction is showing that you're having a good time without them.
And not paying attention to them.
Yep.
Yeah. So
but
we are kind of paying attention though.
No, because I think that speaks a lot for yourself, bro. Like you have a personality. Man, there's this comic that said this shit. They said this shit once. They were just like, like when it comes to a personality, a lot of people can be likable.
Right.
Right. But you have that personality that can be lovable.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
okay.
I think your personality being lovable is a stronger attraction towards females than to just try
anything else.
Yeah, than to try and hit them with an opener liner. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And I don't. That's like my thing. When I go to the club, I don't pursue these people.
My nigga eyes tripping. You
Yes.
see him?
Never pay for a meal.
I was hoping y'all didn't glance at that shit.
First date, never pay for a meal.
He missed the whole first entire segment.
Oh, man.
I was out here thugging. I bet you his default picture got him and his girl. Nah, it's just him. He ain't shit.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And fucking, I feel like my perspective on that is, I don't need to talk to her. I feel like women approach me just based on what I'm doing. But the problem with that is, they only want to go to conversation. There's never nothing past it because now.
Isn't that what you're looking for though?
That is what I'm not saying it's a problem.
Okay.
I'm not saying it's a problem. What I'm saying is when you're that type of dude that you attract women based on what you're doing, you never get the end result, I want to have sex. Me, I just have a conversation with you. I don't give a fuck. But all the women who are in my life right now, like, I don't want to hurt Deshaun, so I'm not going to push it to that level where I can hurt him. Yeah. I'm going to keep him in this small circle right where he's at, and I'm not going to push that limit because I don't want to lose him as a friend.
So that's... That small circle you're talking about, is the friend zone.
That's a friend.
It is the friend zone. I'm sorry, but it is the friend zone, right? That's what that shit is.
It is.
Yeah. And with that little circle is definitely.
But see, that's your problem though, bro. Is that you too kind and too friendly to
I
everybody.
didn't want to be the one.
But I'm sorry, but you too kind and too friendly to everybody
right?
that they don't know your real intent.
Correct.
You ain't showing your real intent towards that one.
Correct.
You know, and actually expressing
He
I'm giving you some
Yeah.
special attention because
Exactly.
I'm interested.
Right.
But you know, you too big of an entertainer to a whole group.
100%.
You know what I mean? So.
And I don't want to be singled out to one person. So my thing is always, I need to entertain everyone, so I'm entertained. Because if everyone
you get bored.
If everyone's not having fun, I'm bored as fuck.
Right. I feel that.
That's my thing, and I don't.
But you can take Shorty a little bit to the side and at least.
So now, when I do that with shorties, I take them. It's in the kitchen, bro. I take shorties to the side. You know what they tell me? Oh, you know everybody, so everybody gonna know what we doing. So I don't want to deal with it.
Yeah, because you too loud when you leave a room.
I'm too loud when I enter a room.
No, but I'm saying you too loud in a room that when you leave, it's noticeable.
100%.
Yeah.
Because I be feeling like the man when I walk through.
Maybe you should just shut the fuck up.
I was trying to tell him.
Maybe,
hey man, you know I love it when you do that thing you do, my nigga. When you sit there and you shut the fuck up. You know I love that part when you shut the fuck up. I love that part. My favorite part of the movie. When that nigga shut the fuck up. Love that part.
I can't.
Man.
But can you guys honestly say that I can walk in a room and not speak without opening my mouth?
Nah, I mean, I hear what you're saying.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, your presence is known. When
my
you
presence is known.
Yeah.
I'm like, what's bro name on Paid in Full?
Mitch.
I'm like Mitch.
Yeah.
I'm like Mitch. When I walk in, everybody noticed that I walk in.
Man, bro, that movie alone aged y'all right.
Wow.
Big fact.
Wow.
I'm just saying.
What we were talking about was me going into a room and shutting the fuck up, regardless if it's with my mouth or if it's with my body. So basically what these niggas is saying, I need to wear 2 hoodies and 3 pair of sweatpants and a ski mask everywhere I go.
Well, hey, no, but that,
Okay.
honestly, that advice could actually go towards a lot of people that are very entertaining.
Right.
And that can,
Sure.
sometimes they don't know how to narrow down their interests as far as who they're looking to actually.
Depending on where they want to go with
yeah,
their
exactly.
entertainment.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
Because we all got TVs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
What is it? I even knew this one girl that actually thought that this one guy was very entertaining, and he was very funny and everything like that. And in a certain sense, she felt like he was cheating on her when he would entertain other females.
Like
other
he's
females.
flirting.
Yeah, like in other words, like him being entertaining so much and everything like that, she liked that for herself. So when he would show that same thing to other females, she kind of looked at it in a sense of like a sense of cheating.
She don't want to share that shit.
Yeah.
She want to feel special with that entertainment. But
Yeah.
like when it's spread around,
It's kind of like what makes me feel special
yeah,
then.
You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like the speciality out of it, is, if that's even a fucking word, it's gone.
Yeah.
So.
Mm-hmm.
And that makes total sense. So.
Yeah.
So if you just shut the fuck up every once in a while, you might be alright. You know?
But how do I shut the fuck up when I'm walking in? What do I have to do when I walk in?
No, see, but that's the thing though. I don't think you do need to shut the fuck up. It's just a matter of when you figure out who you would like, give that special attention.
Or not to undermine what you were saying, but not to give, fuck, what was I gonna say? Understand when I need to tone down what I'm saying. So like I can walk in and I can have an appearance. I can start talking to people, but understand that when I'm talking to certain people, I need to tone down my personality.
Which is
I don't even know if it's turned down personality.
I don't like it.
I don't even know if it's turned down personality. I think it's just toned down dialogue. Not personality, it's dialogue. Sometimes if you overexpress yourself to a person, they may take it in a special way. But if you're with the female that you want to show that they're special to you, then they're going to lose some of that because you're showing that to the next person.
Correct.
So you can still get your point across with just toning down the dialogue.
Yeah.
If you feel it's necessary. If you feel that person that you're trying to show that you care about.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But, you know, if not, then
That makes total sense.
you're going to do what you do.
Because I can't be Deshaun around every woman. Because if there is a woman that feels special around Deshaun, she's no longer going to feel special because, like Hobbs said, I'm being special around everybody.
Yeah.
If I'm offering to do one girl's nails, she's going to feel special.
Yeah.
But if I offer to do everybody's nails after...
It takes away that special.
After I offer to do one girl's
Exactly.
nails...
Exactly.
Yeah.
You had
It's
a job, you get a raise, you know what I'm saying? And then you feel like, oh shit, I did something dope, I got a raise. But then you find out that the whole fucking company got a raise. You're like, oh shit, I thought I was doing a good ass job, but it's just a standard raise that everyone got. So,
Right.
You know what I mean? That's kind of how I feel. So.
Okay,
Definitely.
so basically when it comes down to it, all we want to do is find out, and we would appreciate everyone's comments, we would appreciate everyone's feedback. I don't want to start arguments, I don't want to start fights, I want to start conversations and dialogue. That's what I want to start.
It's all about opinion.
All we want to find out is it, how do I say, is it okay to have a relationship? Or is it important to have a relationship with someone else in 2018? Now, don't forget the 2018 part. Should I get into a relationship with someone else, male or female, regardless what you are, it doesn't make a difference because we're all human. We all got the same colored blood. We all got the same veins. We all are born the same and we all die the same, regardless. But should we be in relationships if you're not already in a healthy one in 2018? That's what we want to know. And that's what we're trying to figure out. Yes, the podcast has bounced off to different parts and has bounced off to different subjects. But we need to know the main focus. So let us know. Let us know what we're doing right, what we're doing wrong, what you feel like. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
And I don't want to hear...
And what do you think?
And what do you think?
No, you, nigga.
Me?
What do you think? Yeah.
Oh, me? What do I think?
You, yeah. What's your opinion?
I think we should just give a quick little
turn
around of everybody's opinion towards
for sure.
2018's
Okay.
relationship or relationship ways.
Okay. I feel like as of right now, being that it is summertime in 2018, don't waste your time. Wait till 2019. Catch these hoes and catch these niggas when it's New Year's resolution time.
Cuddle season.
Cuddle season. You know, I'm talking about.
And you know they let the chubby niggas, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
You know what I mean?
Show out the
You know what
cuddle
I mean?
season, boys.
Straight
Chubby
up.
nigga season, bro. I know that season.
Yeah, all you
It's
niggas in your tank
sweatpants.
tops and shit, man.
Yeah,
yeah.
Hey, your time is ticking, boy.
Time is ticking.
You know what I mean?
Tank tops is over with. Fuck the gym. Fuck what you've been doing. Fuck that nutrition plan. It's all about who can order Postmates on time. So what we need to know is we want to bring everything to a closure.
Yeah.
Let us know.
All right, so that's how you feel.
Yeah, my honest opinion towards 2018 relationships, I definitely had to say this. It comes with lines as far as like where people are in social media. Like if someone is being kind of thotty on social media and whatnot, then maybe they're not due for a relationship.
Facts.
But I think someone that is, that's wanted to step back or certain things, because I feel like being in a relationship in today's society does come with certain requirements of like what you'd be, like for instance, not being totally cool with guys DM and stuff like that. Like there is a certain line of like, I'm with somebody, so I don't want that type of reaction and stuff like that. So I think, people that are still looking and hunting for that type of attention, then maybe they're not ready for a relationship. Yeah. You know what I mean? And as far as that kind of goes more towards the females end. As far as the guys, guys can kind of know whether or not they're trying to be serious about something, but at the same time, I think a lot of it also goes back to them really actually finding a spark. If they can't find that spark and a reason to not be interested in something else, there's always less, but they should always remind themselves, if I got steak dinner at home, then why go out and eat? Yeah. And I think if they can't come with that mentality when they go out, then maybe they're not ready for relationships. So that's my opinion on that.
One point. Yeah, so I'm kind of going to piggyback off of what you just said because I agree with that. I think in 2018, I definitely think it is worth it to be in a relationship if both of you guys are on the same page and like you know what you want and she know what she want and both of you guys match. I don't think there's a time limit or what year it is when it comes to being with someone and loving someone and they love you back, but it gotta be even. You know what I'm saying?
Mutual.
So, it gotta be mutual. So I definitely think that in 2018 a relationship is worth it, just like in fucking 1918 it was worth it. You know what I mean? So that's kind of how I feel. But at the same time, it's a lot of different variables going on nowadays that makes it a little bit tougher. You know what I mean? Because there's a lot more options out there. Yep. So people definitely like to weigh their options before they kind of commit or I don't like to use the word settle or grow together. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's worth it if you're on the same page and you both know what you want and you're both moving forward together as a team and not just using one another for your own personal gain. Yeah. So that's how I feel. Yeah. So with that being said, this is the motherfucking what podcast, boy?
The usual.
The usual boy.
Everything's Irie.
Everything's Irie, boy.
I'm gonna put my thumb in the butt.
Okay. And on that one, guys, we are fucking out. Episode 1.
I appreciate you.
Season 1.
Let's get it.
Thank you for putting up with our bullshit.
Yep. Holla at your boy.
And we out.
Yep. Thank you. Fucking pussies. That nigga, I'm gonna put my thumb in the butt.